This is News 4 San Antonio Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
Man, happy Monday morning. This is what we do. Good morning, Nonstop News starts right now. We are the only TV station in town commercial free until the top of the hour.
That's right. We have you covered this morning. You just heard from Jeanette, and she'll give us a deeper look at weather again in just a few minutes.
Joy Bergen is here. She's looking Christmassy in that red dress.
Yeah, with the green.
And a lot of green and a lot of, oh, Joy, there's a lot of stuff happening behind you.
There are some things going on, so let's get straight to it because we've got an accident in the downtown area, I-35 at Nogalitos, and photojournalist David Mendoza is live above that area right now in Sky 4. He has details on what we're dealing with. Good morning, David.
Morning. So unfortunately, I think 35 northbound is about to become slammed. So we have a two-vehicle accident right under Nogalitos. 35 north looks like a truck with some sort of sedan. If we look a little further south, though, it looks like there might be a pileup just south of 90 right now. Maybe 3 to 4 vehicles involved from what I've been able to see so far. It's causing a lot of traffic in the area. I'm also hearing police reports that someone may have fled this accident. Not sure at the moment. I have seen some police flying by in the area, but man, traffic is really starting to back up. Very fresh accident just happened. Here are those two vehicles initially involved, but maybe two separate working accidents, maybe all related. Looks pretty bad. I'll keep you updated with how this progresses. Back to you.
Okay, David, thank you. So 2 accidents building on each other. Unfortunately, that does not spell an easy morning for people headed northbound on I-35 through the downtown area. Once they get through that, if they continue on I-35, they'll also come across those construction closures. The northbound lanes between I-10 and McCullough Avenue partially closed right now. Down on the southeast side, finally seeing some improvement here along Loop 410, westbound between I-37 and Presa Street. We've gone from a 15-minute delay now down to just under 5 minutes. So much better. Hopefully we can get that wrapped up completely, and I'll let you know how and when that happens right here with your on-time traffic.
Guys, thank you. 6:42 now. It has happened again. Another inmate has died in the Bexar County Jail, the 11th this year. Deputies say 35-year-old Jasmine Zamian was found unresponsive on her bed by a deputy yesterday. Medical crews tried to save her, couldn't. The sheriff's office says Castle Hills Police Department is now taking over the investigation. The inmate was booked in jail on a criminal trespassing charge. Again, she is the 11th inmate to die at the jail this year.
Time now is 6:43. 2 local women are facing charges after a 2-year-old was found wandering in 40-degree temperatures. A concerning image from Friday night shows a young child in a sundress and barefoot in the woods. This picture was captured by a property owner's camera at 3 a.m. Bexar County Sheriff's Office says law enforcement was not alerted until 3 hours later when the owner reviewed their footage and called for help. That toddler's mom, Haley Peoples, called to report her daughter got out of the house early Friday morning. Deputies say Peoples waited several hours before notifying them. They also say the home was full of trash, rotting food, and had rat droppings. When the toddler was found, she was only wearing dirty clothes. Now, Peoples was arrested for abandoning her or endangering a child. Deputies say the 2-year-old's grandmother, Rebecca Kelly, tried to take the 3 other siblings out of school. She was also arrested and charged with interference with an investigation of abuse and neglect. All 4 children were taken to the hospital for evaluation and are expected to be okay.
There is a new Texas law which allows people to sue a company which makes or distributes abortion drugs in or out of the state. In December, Attorney General Ken Paxton sued a New York doctor for allegedly giving Texans those types of drugs. Now, during the recent legislative session, Republicans passed a bill to help cut off that practice. Some pro-life organizations support it, but pro-choice advocates do have concerns.
And House Bill 7 really ties up some of those ends and makes sure that we have a law that's enforceable and where people are held accountable for giving women and children these very dangerous drugs.
Texas politicians are allowing strangers to interfere in other people's personal medical decisions that should be between patients and clinicians.
According to Society of Family Planning, nearly 4,000 Texans got telehealth abortions in December of last year. 6:45 now on this Monday. We are now hours away from a big announcement for the governor's office, where it is expected to come out of Austin that involves the nonprofit organization Turning Point USA.
News 4 San Antonio's Christina De Leon joins us live with more on what we can expect from Austin today. Good morning, Christina.
Yeah, good morning, Marissa. Good morning, everyone. You know, it's still unclear for now what that announcement's going to be, but within the last month, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick promising $1 million in campaign funds to help bring Turning Point USA, which was founded by Charlie Kirk, promising to bring chapters to high schools and colleges across campuses in the state of Texas. The governor has not said what his official announcement will be. That's going to come later at the governor's mansion, but it does involve this conservative youth organization, Turning Point USA. Now, today's announcement comes nearly a month after the Texas Education Commissioner, Mike Morath, recently met with a top official from Turning Point USA to discuss creating those chapters of the conservative youth organization in all of the state's high schools. And that's when the Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick pledged that $1 million from his campaign to help expand chapters on every Texas college and high school campus, showing widespread political backing for the conservative student group. Now, again, it is still unclear what that official announcement is going to be from the governor, Greg Abbott. That is expected to come at 2 p.m. in Austin. And of course, once we get that, we will deliver that news on our website at news4sanantonio.com. But for now, that is the latest. Reporting live in the Content Center, I'm Christina De Leon. David, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Christina, thanks. The family of a missing local grandmother is once again renewing calls to find her. We're talking about Pauline Diaz. She was last seen 15 years ago, leaving her job at an HEB on Southeast, there on Military and Goliad. Both of her daughters, Juanita and Paula, shared memories of their mother yesterday, and they are asking for help once again in finding her.
So even though the walk seems like almost impossible and you want to throw away hope and you want to give up on hope, never, because there's always that one person that will link all those tiny little parts together.
The family says that investigators say they may soon have an answer as to what exactly happened to Paulina. Well, there is a shortage of massive Christmas lawn ornaments this year, and the Warner Brothers Netflix merger causing some big-time problems both in the business world and in politics.
Jane King is live at the New York Stock Exchange with those stories and more. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, David and Marisa. Good morning. Yes, Netflix stock dropped after news of its deal to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. Wall Street kind of lukewarm on that prospect. It would be a big shakeup in the media business. Now, Warner Brothers Discovery stock was higher. They're the company getting bought. That's typically what we see. Also, President Trump said the deal may have trouble making it through the regulatory process. Well, the Consumer Product Safety Commission recalled several items sold on Amazon due to safety hazards ranging from fire risk to injuries. A battery pack has resulted in burns. Now, this one comes in either a black or blue case. It has the INIU logo and a paw print LED light on the front. Hydro-Jug recalled children's tumblers due to a choking hazard. And a popular Crayola branded magnetic building kit has been recalled over serious risk of injury or death tied to the possible ingestion of loose magnets. Well, a shortage of massive lawn ornaments at Home Depot sparked some panic and resale markups this holiday season. The Wall Street Journal reports Home Depot says items seen leaked and photos and videos from Las Vegas aren't always sold at its stores in the U.S. And tariffs impacted what was available as well. So many of these large lawn ornaments are made in China. And forget gadgets and socks. All Americans want for Christmas this year is cash. A survey of 5,000 Americans across all 50 states revealed that 58% just want some money for the holidays, or hoping for an average of just over $600. But the practical gift preferences don't stop there. Talker Research and the banking app Chime found wearables and accessories were the second most requested gift, and then casual attire and shoes were the most popular clothing items. Well, the S&P 500 and NASDAQ also notched a 4-day winning streak on Friday. Dow's been up 3 of the last 4 sessions. Those inflation numbers that we got Friday were tamer than expected. This morning, we're just kind of flat for the start. We got a big Fed meeting this week, so might be quiet for a couple of days until we see what they decide to do Wednesday. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
How do we feel about that, ladies? Cash, about $600.
Cash?
Yeah.
Cash is king.
That's what they say.
Yeah, I mean, it is. But, you know, there is I do still like a gift that someone has put some thought into, because, like, my family would just do, like, gift cards. So it was like, okay, I'll give you a gift card and you give me a gift card. And it was just kind of, it lost its soul. So trying to, you know.
Jane, you can't lose the soul
some more
of Christmas.
effort into it.
We're
lose the soul.
We're fighting for the soul of Christmas. But apparently we can be bought for $600. The great Jane King live in New York. Jane, have a great day.
All right.
Speaking of cash, nobody won the Powerball Saturday, which means the jackpot now $875 million. I'll take that for Christmas. The 7th biggest in the game's history. Nobody's won since early September when 2 winners split a pot of almost $2 billion, including someone from Fredericksburg. Lucky them. The next drawing is tonight. All right, college football playoff bracket is out. And 2 Texas schools are now going to have a chance to play for the national championship. Texas Tech won the Big 12. Man, they're also in the playoff. They will host Miami. The winner of that game will then play Ohio State in round 2. So this is the playoff bracket. Tech will get the winner of the Oregon-James Madison game at 11 a.m. on New Year's Day. The Aggies will play Miami in College Station, 11 a.m. Saturday morning, December 20th. And then again, that winner will play Ohio State on New Year's Eve. Indiana, by the way, the overall #1 seed in the playoff.
Got a lot of friends who are happy about Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know.
The Hoosiers.
The Hoosiers. And how about this matchup for this year's Valero Alamo Bowl? TCU, who played in one of the most memorable Alamo Bowls of all time, is going to face USC. It will be the first time ever that Southern Cal will be in San Antonio for a bowl game. That matchup.
Having SC here for the first time in 33 years is new and exciting from that perspective. So another fan base will have a chance to show San Antonio too and go back to their communities and talk about how great San Antonio is.
That matchup will be Tuesday, December 30th. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. As for UTSA, the Birds are heading to its 6th straight bowl game, and they'll face FIU, their old conference mates from their Conference USA days. It's a ServPro First Responder Bowl right up the road in Dallas.
It rolls off the tongue there, doesn't it?
It does, especially for me. The Roadrunners won 2 of its last 3 to become bowl eligible. FIU is 7-5 and closed the season on a 4-game winning streak. This bowl game is set for the day after Christmas from Ford Stadium in Dallas.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Jeanette Caille.
Hard to believe that it was pretty warm this past weekend. That until a cold front moved through yesterday afternoon. Once it came through, it got windy and it cooled down very fast. Temperatures this week, they're going to be up and down. Let's take a look at the forecast highs ahead. So this afternoon will be up to about 64. Tomorrow 66, and then it gets unseasonably warm Wednesday into Thursday, mid to upper 70s. Friday, a few more clouds will give us a high of 73. Then a cold front comes in Friday into Saturday. It does cool back down this weekend, highs in the 50s on Sunday. Now the mornings quite cold, especially today and tomorrow. Tomorrow morning will likely be in the upper 30s, some spots freezing, mid 40s Wednesday morning, warmest morning of the week Friday morning before it cools back down this weekend. Hey, great weather to wash the car this week since it's going to be dry and we'll have plenty of sunshine. I'm giving you the green light to go ahead and wash the car, the boats, the motorcycle, the truck this week. Temperatures are starting off in the 30s and 40s. This is jacket weather. At the airport, it's 44, but we're seeing lower 40s over northern Bexar County. It's 41 in Bernie, closer to New Braunfels 37, freezing in Kerrville at 32, low 40s across the eastern zone. At least we don't have the Arctic air mass at the high plains and the Great Lakes seeing this morning. Single-digit temperatures in the Twin Cities, teens from Chicago to Kansas City. There goes the cold front that came through yesterday. It is helping to produce a little rain this morning across the southeast coast. Meanwhile, that is snow that's moving east from Kentucky to Virginia. Perhaps more snow expected in Washington, D.C. later this morning. For us, high pressure dominates, and that's going to keep things dry, not just today, but tomorrow, including the rest of the week. As that area of high pressure slides off towards the east, clockwise flow around it will draw in some warmer air as winds shift to the south, and we'll see that on Wednesday and especially Thursday. Here's a look at the rain chances ahead. Again, dry this week, very small rain chance, 10, possibly 20% rain chance this weekend, and then about a 30 to 40% rain chance next Monday. Clear and colder this morning. By midday, upper 50s. 50s. This afternoon will climb to about 64 degrees. Down south and out west, upper 60s to low 70s. 7-day forecast, notice that over the weekend I do have that slight rain chance. Otherwise, just a few more clouds. In the western zone, uneventful there. Temperatures, back and forth. Sunny skies through Friday. Hill country, look for sunshine through Thursday. And then in the eastern zone, sunshine there this week too, with a small rain chance over the weekend.
All right, unfortunately, that delay in the downtown area is building up quickly. It's the northbound lanes of I-35 near Nogalitos. Photojournalist David Mendoza is live from Sky 4 with a little more on why we're seeing that big delay. Hi, David.
Hey, yeah, it's been a super smooth morning until this accident right here. It goes to show like everything can be running great until that one accident happens, then it completely clogs everything up. 35 north and 90 looking like a mess right now. I'll leave you with that. Drive safe and have a great Monday. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. About a 20-minute delay behind that. We also have the construction closures downtown, I-35 northbound between I-10 and McCullough Avenue. That's a partial closure. Meanwhile, that closure on the southeast side along Loop 410 has cleared. No longer have to worry about that. That's the latest with your on-time traffic.
Joy, thank you. Take a look at this. Parade goers were stunned by an unexpected guest during a Christmas celebration in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. The black bear crashed the party on Friday just as crowds began to clear. He looks like one of those circus bears, like friendly.
Probably not friendly.
The animal was caught on camera rummaging through a trash can. This isn't the first time a bear has gone viral in Gatlinburg recently. Last month, firefighters used a bucket truck to rescue a bear on top of a movie theater. Well, he didn't seem like he was what do you do, black bear? Lay down.
No.
No.
Brown down, black fight back. This is in Hungary. This is a Santa run. Everybody dresses up like Santa. They run around the streets. It's cool. It's fun. Yeah, that's a black bear. You fight back.
Got it.